Good morning. Fancy seeing me van? I've come. Good morning. Fancy seeing my van? Good morning. Good morning. Fancy seeing me van? Good morning. Fancy seeing me van? I've converted this van. Good morning. Fancy seeing me van? I've converted this van from scratch to accommodate myself living in it full time. It's got 2 bedrooms, 2 seating areas, shower, kitchen, everything a little apartment would have, and plenty of space so we're not all on top of each other. So once I finish this coffee, which I did do ages ago, and I've recorded this a million times, I'll get washed, get scrubbed up, and I'll take you on a tour. Hi, me again. I haven't had a wash yet. The reason I'm doing the video is because I just want to give people an idea for their build, especially someone like me, single dad with 3 kids, or even a couple with 3 kids. This van, everything is accessible from inside the van. You don't need to leave or open the back doors or search through a pile of everything. Plenty of storage for me and the 3 kids. I think it just operates more like an apartment than it does a van. So I've washed this about 30 times. I'll get myself scrubbed up and I'll see you in a bit. We're getting there. Just finished my ironing. I'll be back with you shortly. Move me along. Finally, all my chores are done. Now I can get round to showing you the van. And we'll start off in the front, where I normally sit at my desk watching YouTube and looking out the window as the world goes by. And there's my little seating area, which is also 2 seat belts for travelling. On an adjustable table which creates the double bed. And this table here flips over, and underneath there we have our Bobil hot water boiler and our Autoterm 4D blower. This is a nice area just to sit in, relax. I've got one of my vents blowing out there, and I've got another vent blowing out there which I've just added to keep my feet warm. Kitchen area, twin hobs, full size sink, brilliant little device for my draining board. I'll just open that up there. Honestly, works a treat that. We've got a drinking water tap which is connected to a water tool filter and a UV light. So hopefully that's enough to keep the water fresh. Underneath here, your normal bits and bobs. I've also got an extractor fan for when I'm cooking. That works great. Got the stopcocks under there that are for the shower, so the kids don't turn the shower on messing about and kill the van off. And then under here we've got our pots and pans, and a bit further down we've got all the ducting which leads right round the van. You might notice these little signs all around the van. That's for me and the kids to try and learn Portuguese, but the kids are doing better than me. Right, so next I'll show you the shower. Shower, toilet and drying room. It's all cladded out and tanked before that as well with a tank kit. So it's fully waterproof, I hope. It's got an air vent. We've got a bidet for a shower which uses less water but still does the same job. We've got drainage down there and air vents to create a drying room which works very well. And we've got the tiny separate which is vented out underneath the van, so no nasty odours in the van. I'll show you the other side of the van now. Got my bean to cup coffee machine. Love that. Got my Sage smart oven. Cutlery. Fridge freezer. Plenty of counter space for prepping. Then we've got my drawers for my clothes and a wardrobe at the end. Three big deep drawers. I've got more clothes in there than that I need. I've got the wardrobe. It slides out like that. And behind there we've got all the Victron gear. The MultiPlus 2. Also my iron board and iron. Yeah, so basically it's full Victron and 2 Roma lithium batteries which are behind here, strapped down. And then I've got under here 2 Buck Boosts which generate the power for when I'm driving. Right, I'm going to struggle showing you how this app works in one shot because I can't put the camera anywhere that'll see it. So I'll have to show you in clips. That's also bolted on for when we're driving, so in an accident it doesn't go flying. And that's just with one of these threaded holes. Right. So there we have it, single bed, very easy to make up. And even got your own TV. Next I'll show you the double bed and how that works. Right, so we've got the single bed, and now we've dropped that table, filled the gaps with cushions, and now we've got a double. But the double we don't use. I thought we would have, but I created the double before I realised I could also create a single. So we've got the single's enough for us, but the double's ideal if I went away with friends. And all this can be done with the doors closed. You don't need to open them, and you don't need them chairs turned round. You can have the single or the double with the chairs facing forward. How fucking boring is it? Am I boring you? I'm boring myself. Right, anyway, there's a lot going on. I've showed you most things. I hope I have. There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes. I might do future videos on why I done it and why I didn't do it other ways like other people have. So now I'll convert the rear bed area into the seating area just to show you, and then I'll have to bloody put it back later. But this is something I do every day in the summer. First thing I do is get up, clear it all away, make my seating area, make a coffee, and get chilling out on my sofa, either with the, if it's warm enough I have my back doors open, looking out on whatever I'm looking at, usually the sea view, and I'll enjoy my coffee and read a book. That's my morning routine. So I'll show you that now. There's no point in converting it in winter because it's bloody freezing. Them doors are staying shut. I just leave it as a bed. So here's my double bed, which in the summer is also my seating area. I tend to leave it like this when there's no reason to open the back doors. I've got the Nebula capsule, so I can watch all my movies with a fire stick in. And it's got the hydraulic table leg underneath, and also this white stuff here to create airflow under my mattress so I don't get any mould. Right, here we go. Convert to a seating area. Tell you what, I won't put them there. I won't put them there, you're not going to see. I'll put these in the toilet. Can you see? I'll just flip. There we go. This stuff I'll just fold back under the seat. Right, now here's my hydraulic table. There's just a lever under here, and that goes up there. Sit you back down. Normally I'd have left that down until I got, do you know what, I'm going to put it back down. Right, so now what I do is get out all these cushions, and replace it with my bedding. All my bedding fits in there nice and snug. There's our telescope. I left the cable a bit longer because I might add another socket in, but there's some spare bedding. Bedding usually goes in these bags. That's full of electrical gear in case fuse goes or I need to crimp something else back on. Right, so I've took the pillars out. All the pillars are usually stored in there. Then what I'll do is I'll put all the bedding in there. Then I'll close the lid. I'll set the camera back up. Close the lid. Shut that over there. Lift the table on the hydraulics, drop the cushion in. Now this table is on a slidey mechanism, so I can get access. Drop the camera there. Right, a few cushions to finish it off, and I've created myself a seating area. And also we have a piano, a folding piano, full size, 88 keys, as you do. I've got some air vents put in here what I need to clean up and paint black. I only put them in the other day. That's because I've got venting inside there, and I want all heat to escape into the van and not just get locked away. Got 240 down there. Oh, and at the back, I'll move this table. At the back I've got a toy box. All homes with kids needs a toy box. Right, so the seat covers, all them is headboard covers off Amazon. You can get them all different colours, patterns, designs, and I basically just got the ones closest to the foam to fit, and then my mother altered them, shortened them, done whatever to make them fit even better. And they just slide on, nice and easy, slide off, straight in the washer, job done. Cheap as chips, not spending a fortune getting someone to make them. Yes, and that's my seating area. Here I've got a raised floor where I put my towels. So I've got towels and some bedding in there. That goes all the way back to there, up to the toolbox outside. Right, so here's the rear doors open, so you can get a view from this angle. The projector actually comes off on the end there and attaches up onto this cupboard here, so we can watch a movie from outside. There's access to storage from out here, but I can also access it from inside. Inside here we've got all our dirty gear, fishing rods, charging cables. That table is a full-on camping table. One hand, it pulls all the way out. Seats 4 people. Got an axe and a wood saw that I've never used yet, touch wood. Inside here I've got nets, and at the back there I've got my toolbox. And in here, it's a bit tighter, this one. In here, this is where I keep my bedding and my pillars, but we've also got a telescope. I'll pack that away soon and show you my bedding. Right, knock that in. Right, here's the outside of the van. Start with the back. I've got the Will.i.am, or Will.i.am, whatever it's called, rear door rack. Got the extension ladder. I've got my George Foreman barbecue, which I've cooked many amount of steaks on. Unbelievable, nice and smoked, lovely. I've got a Jones box, I think it's called, in there. Usually carry wetsuits, anything I don't want in the van. Few straps on the top. I've got a bread basket. I usually have a kayak in that, or whatever else I need at the time. Them tracks, which I used wrong the other day. You meant to bury them into the ground. I was trying to drive on them and it wouldn't work. I've had the wrap on it. I've got the Blink CCTV. on the magnet holders. They work great, just by magnets. I've been all the way to Portugal and they've never blew off. Bonnet wrapped. On the front there we've got the Max Air fan and the Starlink dish. Got another blink camera system. Got the surfboard rack, which I designed myself and got my mate to make. That's bolted into the uni strut on the top, and the bottom bits are held in with magnets. I don't think you can see. Underneath I've got an 80 litre water tank, fresh water. That's at the back. It's also got a heat blanket on, so no, it's well insulated, but it's also got a heat blanket on, so in the winter, if I think it's going to freeze, I turn the heat blanket on to melt any frost. It's also got an underslung waste tank, which I think I wasted money on because I just let everything go to the ground, really, unless I was on a campsite. Another camera at the back. 240 hookup. Blink doorbell in case I'm not in, you want to contact me from blocking your drive. Only joking. Not really. Air suspension and good for 4.18 tonne. Well, that's a wrap. Jesus Christ. To have 1 in the morning, the latest I've been to bed in a long time. Ranted on a bit, went off on a tangent, showed you the main layout and a few extras, but you get the gist. Feel free to ask any questions. I hope it can inspire some others into building their own who's got kids and are worried about how the kids will take it. My kids love it. They fight with me all the time to stay. We have no issues at all. It's just one big adventure. Like, just get the build right, get it how you want it, get all your necessities in, plenty of planning, and go for it. Don't be a shithouse. Right, peace out. Thanks for your time. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, and I cocked up. I didn't put it on like a widescreen, so sorry about that. It's my first one, what can I say? Also, just to let you know, whether you can tell or not, I don't know, but I've had no previous skills in DIY or building or plumbing or electrics or anything at all. I just YouTubed the life out of it over and over again, made sure I got everything right and just went for it. I had to borrow tools, beg and borrow, or friends. I had to, mainly one friend, my mate Tony, I had to buy some tools myself, which whether I ever use them again I don't know, but no skills whatsoever, just took my time and went for it. It's a bit rough around the edges, but it does the job.